Welcome back. All right, as far as we know, there's no video of the fatal shooting of 18-year-old Michael Brown by police officer Darren Wilson in Ferguson, Missouri. We've seen video of the aftermath, but Ferguson police didn't have the dash cams installed. Many of you asked that question. We'll find out further why when we talk to Mike Brooks here in a minute. Now, the events in Ferguson, they have led to several online petitions urging officers to wear body cameras. That could be the next level beyond the dash cams. CNN's Alina Machado takes a closer look at how video is a crucial tool for police investigations.
I want to show you a body cam. This is an example of one. This is a recording device. This is the actual camera. Police here in Daytona Beach, Florida, started testing these out in 2011, and they say the cameras have helped ease tensions in several cases.
This is video taken from two body cameras last September when Daytona Beach police officers knocked down a door and saw a man armed with a knife threatening a woman. Moments later, officers fired several shots, an action they say saved the woman's life. But that's not the end of the story.
I arrive on the scene 15 minutes later. There's at least 100 residents out screaming at me as I get out of my car that my officers gunned down a guy laying in bed.
The video, Chief Mike Chitwood says, helped ease tensions because it showed what really happened.
And what could have been a really bad thing in the community, people start to look and say, oh, I understand what happened now. That's not what I was told.
That's not the case in Ferguson, Missouri, where the police chief says no video exists of the shooting death of 18-year-old Michael Brown.
It would make a huge difference.
Chitwood's department is one of more than 1,200 law enforcement agencies in the country using body cameras.
The positive so much outweighs the negative.
Daytona Beach police have 75 cameras right now with plans to add 50 more by the end of the year. Each camera costs $950 and the department is paying $23,000 a year to store the video. It's a lot of money, but Chief Chitwood says it's money well spent.
I can just tell you just from the few incidences that we had here how it has been just a godsend for us.
So why is there so much resistance? Why doesn't every police department in the country have these body cams?
Change is number one. Cops don't like change. Cost is number two.
And another reason, according to critics,
every single thing you say is going to be recorded, scrutinized, and so forth. And I think that would put a hindrance on cops. It would create a problem with them in dealing with the everyday public.
I feel that I can do my job a lot better now.
Officer Dale Kelly uses a body camera every day.
This camera will protect me.
We were with him as he responded to a call. His body camera engaged, capturing his drive to the scene and what he did once we arrived.
What's your name?
When would you say the camera is most useful?
I would say anytime that you come in contact with the public.
We wanted to see for ourselves how the cameras work.
So right now, you are recording.
Right now, we're recording.
Everything you see, everything you hear is being captured by that camera.
That's correct.
After a brief demonstration, Officer Mike O'Terry helped me gear up.
Line it up with the tabs and push down until it clicks. Good.
The recording device on my belt, the camera on my head.
Okay.
It's not that uncomfortable. It's kind of like wearing a headband.
I turned it on.
All I have to do is just...
You press that button twice.
And went for a walk, recording my every move.
Right now we're in the shade.
Right.
So if I were to walk out into the bright sun, what would happen?
The camera will adjust.
The technology, Chief Chitwood says, is invaluable.
Is this the future?
In my heart, this is the future. It's here. We might as well embrace it.
The man you saw at the top of the story, by the way, did survive the police shooting and was later charged with a felony. Meanwhile, there are several companies that make these devices, and one of them tells us that their sales have increased 80% just in the last year.
All right, thanks again to Alina Machado. RHLN law enforcement analyst Mike Brooks is equipped with the body cam right here on your. I thought it was Google Glass when we first saw each other here just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah. But tell us about it. You for it, first off?
Oh, I'm 110% for this. I tell you, if I wish I had this when I was an officer on the street. I tell you, any department that usually gets this, the complaints go down, the use of force goes down, and a lot of times, you know, a lot of people say, hey, he brutalized me. Well, you know what? Let's roll that videotape and see exactly what happened. But this is the Axon Flex, same as what Alina Machado from CNN had. It's actually made by Taser International. and it's all part of a evidence.com, which is a digital evidence case management system that you can also purchase. But I tell you, these things are great. This one clips right to these glasses, and it's real nice. And then they also have other ones that will go right on your body. In fact, I'm recording you right now. I'm recording what we're saying.
Interesting.
And this is right on your uniform. You just press that button twice, and it starts to record.
Would this replace dash cam?
No, I think it enhances dash cam. You would still want to have that dash cam.
When it's stationary.
Right. And when you get out of the car, you turn this one on, and it records exactly what's going on there on the street.
If Officer Wilson had that on, it would tell the tale.
Absolutely. It would tell exactly what happened. It would pick up the audio of the exchange. It would have told the whole story.
Real quick on why no dash cam in Ferguson.
Ferguson has them. We heard Chief Jackson say that they did get them, but it cost $3,000 to install them. So they didn't have the money to install them because they're very, very expensive, you know, compared to what Elena Machado said, $900 for this system and about $23,000 a year. I mean, it's worth every penny of it.